Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading and welcome to my channel, The Wisdom of Intuition. Today is the full moon in Scorpio, so I think it will be a special reading for you guys today. But this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. And also it is a timeless reading, so whenever you watch it, it should resonate, at least in some aspects. Today we're going to start with the oracle cards, then we're going to clarify with the tarot, and then take a few cards for advice and maybe for some direction. What can you do next, and how should you maybe deal with the situation you're currently into. So let's start with the oracle cards. What does Scorpio need to know right now? What do we need to know for Scorpio? First, we have purification, but it came in reverse, so I'm just going to keep it. Okay, just to check if the whole deck is upside down. No, just certain cards. Okay. Let's see what else. What else we need to know for Scorpio? We have adventures. Let's see. What more can we get for you guys? Potential. We have transformation. And we'll take one more. Okay, we have a jumper. It's patience. On the bottom of the deck, we have going forward. Okay, my dear Scorpio. So, what I'm seeing here is that a lot of you have started to realize that something in your life is not serving you anymore. It might have served you in the past, but not anymore. But a lot of you have been very hesitant to actually do something about it. So that's why the purification card here is in the reverse, because I feel that there is something you need to purge from your life, especially with this full moon in Scorpio. If you're watching it at the moment that I'm recording this video, it's definitely needed for you to do some purging process, some space clearing or aura clearing, or some kind and some type of clearing that will allow the energy in your life flow more freely, because I see you being very entrenched with all these different energies that are actually kind of attacking you. I feel like they're attacking you for all different sides, and it's very hard to distinguish which of those energies are truly yours and which of those energies are actually other people's. So it's becoming really, really hard for you, Scorpio, to know and to hear your inner voice, where it wants to take you, what that means for you, and what actions you need to take, because I see you're a bit confused here, and a bit of purging would be absolutely beneficial for you now. It is springtime at the moment that I'm filming this video, and I know that a lot of you do the spring cleaning. I also do it, and it's one of my favorite things to do. I actually do that type of cleaning every 3 months because it helps the energy flow. And I feel like you haven't done that lately, or maybe even for a long time now. And I feel the time has come for you to really clean your space, whatever that means, whether it's physical space, emotional space, mental space, or spiritual space. There are a lot of techniques that you can do that. I also offer some. If you're interested, you can always check in the description for more information. But definitely use the one that you feel most drawn to and the one that you feel like it suits you best. And with the adventures here, I feel like you have been experiencing a lot of new acquaintances. Maybe a lot of new opportunities have started entering your life, and you have so much to aspire for within the next few months. It's like everything has been opening up for you, and you have a lot of choices. And you are willing to try all of them out. However, I have to go back to the purification or the purging part, because not all of the choices that are offered to you are actually the choices you should be taking, or are the choices that are right and meant for you. And it will become much harder in time to decide whether something is worth investing your time or not, because you are not hearing yourself clearly. You're not hearing your inner voice because of all of the different energies that are surrounding you. There is definitely a lot of potential here, Scorpio. There is something opening up for you, but it's not just all the choices that we see here. It's something more deeper, more meaningful, that will have a greater impact in your life. And this potential for some of you might be the start of a new relationship, maybe the start of a new job, maybe starting your own family, maybe you are having a baby soon, but something is really preparing in the background, and in time it will just erupt. But you have to be aware that while this process is in motion, that you save up your energy and not just go in all different directions, because you will need the energy once this volcano erupts and everything starts pouring out. You will have to have your energy preserved so that you could handle this, because I feel that something major is being prepared behind the scenes for you, Scorpio. And it's very hard if you reach this point deprived of energy and deprived of your strength, because this can eat you up. It can literally like stomp all over you, and you won't even know what happened to you. So instead of trying all the options that are on the table, purge yourself first so that you know which of the options is actually an option that is right for you. And then we have the transformation, because I feel it's very tightly linked to this potential, because once this volcano erupts, you will have this an amazing transformation in your life. And again, I think it has to do with a certain aspect of your life that will change from your foundation. It reminds me of not actually the card Death. It reminds me more of the card Tower. So the Tower, when everything crumbles, but it had to crumble because the foundation was faulty. And because of the crumble, you get to see things in a completely different light. So the transformation I'm getting here is more in line with the Tower card, where you will be in a way forced to see a different perspective because of this potential that has come to life. So instead of wasting your energy and doing everything that is an option at the moment, just try to be very, very picky with it, okay? Just very thoughtfully decide which options deserve your energy and which are not yet to be tried out. And with the patience here, again, I'm getting for some of you that you may be expecting a child, because we have the star here. And if that is so, the child that you're gonna have will actually change your life completely. Whether it's in a good way or a bad way, time will tell, but I'm not getting any bad vibes here. The only warning I'm getting is not to deprive yourself within this process. But for others of you who are not resonating with having a baby soon, it definitely has to do with taking your time, with moving forward, with taking steps towards your goal. Because I feel like with this transformation and the potential that will manifest itself in the physical reality, you will get so much more place and room for play, for action. You'll get so much more information about things that you're doing currently, but that information has been hidden from you. And you will see a lot more opportunities that you can take and that you can really that you can really exploit to your own advantage. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that you will have a whole different field. You will see a whole different dimension, a whole different level of your life unfold in front of your eyes. And patience will be needed, because you will then see that your position where you're currently at is just one little step in the whole grand scheme of things. And you will try to hurry and rush yourself towards that goal. But don't do that. Be patient. Take it one step at a time. Take it day by day. And just allow yourself to slowly walk that path, because you're definitely going forward. You're not in place. You're not stuck, Scorpio. You're definitely moving forward. Even the card on the bottom of the deck says that you're going forwards. You're going places, much better places. Just go steady, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush anywhere. Okay, let's take tarot to clarify this energy. What does Scorpio need to know right now? What does Scorpio need to know for their situation? What is necessary for them to hear at this very moment? So we have the Muse of Voices, which is in the traditional tarot, the King of Swords, which is actually one of my favorite cards, because whenever I get it in a reading, it always reminds me of authenticity, which is a topic I mostly adore, and I always talk about it, and it's a pinnacle of my work with people. In my coaching sessions, we always do what client wants, of course, but everything kind of leads up to the point that you can be authentic, that you can be who you are, and to be yourself unapologetically. What else? What else for you, Scorpio? So we have the Knight of Voices, which is the Knight of Swords. What else? We have Five of Emotions, which is Five of Cups. What does Scorpio need to know here? We have the Awakening. Wow. Okay, and we have the two cards falling out. So we're going to take them. Yeah, we have the Seven of Materials and the Tower. I told you, I totally felt like this was connected more to the Tower than to the Death card. Even though we have the Awakening here, I feel that it's very intricately connected with a Tower card. But let's start at the beginning and work our way up to the Tower. So, purification, as I told you before, you don't hear your own voice, and that is you not being authentic. And that's why you get the King of Swords, because this situation really is trying to get you back to yourself, get you back into yourself, to hear yourself, to hear your inner voice, to hear your soul, and to do as your soul wants, not as other people want you to do. And if you've been trying to find a diplomatic way, some way that doesn't disturb others, it is a good cause to do that. But if you're hurting yourself and your own voice in the process, it will not help anyone. Not you, and not even those people you're trying to help. It will only hurt the relationship in the end. Because if you start the relationship on false foundation, on something that's not authentic, then you cannot expect the other person to be authentic with you. So if you want to have healthy relationships, you first have to give what you want to get. So definitely purge yourself, Scorpio, because it is most needed at this time. With the Knight of Voices, like I said, you're just rushing to try each and every opportunity that you can at this moment. And you can definitely burn yourself out in this process. it is okay for you to want to try it all out. But again, if you're doing it because of other people, you will end up deprived and you will feel like crap afterwards, because those things will not bring you joy, because they were not your choice to begin with. They were a choice that was influenced by a third party, of somebody that doesn't even know who you really are. Because right now, Scorpio, you don't even know who you really are, because you lost yourself within all the voices from the other people. And it's interesting that you have the voices here in this deck, because most of the decks have the traditional description of swords, but this one has voices, and I think it's very indicator in your reading. It's an indication that you don't hear your own voice within the situation. With the Five of Emotions, which is Five of Cups here, I feel like you have come into a period of your life where you feel a bit bored, and that's why you want to experience all of this stuff. But again, something's brewing in the background. Something is happening for you behind the scenes, and it hasn't yet manifested, but it will very, very soon. And instead of you being bored and because of it trying all different things that you are not even interested in, not really, you are gonna deprive yourself, and you're gonna be sorry at the end, because you wasted all your energy and all your resources on things that are not actually your true choices. Then with the transformation, we have the awakening. I feel that you're going to get back to your voice eventually, because the awakening is always setting the record straight. What did I do? Why did I do it? How could I have done better? And do I want to repeat it, or do I want to do something to make amends for it? So it's definitely the judgment, the judgment day. And you will be faced with your choices sooner or later. So this will definitely be a very big topic and theme later on, within 2-3 weeks or maybe a month, when this transformation starts happening. And then you might even feel sorry that you put all the energy into this stuff instead of just kept patient and waited for this potential to manifest in your life. And with the Seven of Materials, again, Seven of Pentacles talks about patience, about investing your time and energy, planting the seeds, and being patient to wait till they grow up, till they surface. And I feel it is very much needed for you, Scorpio, because if you're not patient, you will experience the crumbling, the tower. And I already told you with the transformation, I feel like the tower is an energy that could better describe this transformation than the Death card, because you will not be patient. You will not probably take this advice, but it's fine. It's experience. There's nothing wrong with that. But something in your life will crumble. Something will change dramatically. And if you don't have the patience to stick it out, it will be very hard for you, Scorpio, and you will probably be in a lot of suffering. So don't take my advice. Do whatever you want. This is just a little bit of warning that the cards want to say to you today. Let's take a few cards for advice, for some guidance, to see what you need to hear, Scorpio. We have the answers you need are coming, of course. They are coming because whether you choose to purge and listen to your inner voice, or you choose to do as you're already doing, making all these choices, trying things out, you will definitely end up at the same position. There will be a transformation. But the difference is whether you will experience this transformation as something that is uplifting you, or you will be unprepared for when it happens. That is the only difference that I see here. Whether you will have the energy and the resources, or you will be deprived. It is your choice in the end, Scorpio. What else? one more I'm gonna take. Adjustments are required, of course, and I already talked about that. Adjust your energy, because there are a lot of influences and interferences from third parties here. And if you want to have clarity, and if you want to know where you're going, you will definitely need to adjust something in your life. Let's take 2 from this deck as well. Some guidance or advice for Scorpio for this situation. We have, I express myself from the heart and let go of my ego. So authenticity always brings us back to our heart's desires, our true heart's desires, what our soul wishes to experience within this existence, within this life. So this is definitely in line with what I've been saying for the last 20 minutes, so I'm not gonna repeat myself. Authenticity, listen to yourself. You are the only one who has your own answers, the answers that are right for you. And then one more, accepting your true self and projecting it out to the world is a blessing for all who meet you. Exactly. So again, getting back to your true self and being your true self, because each and every one of us is unique. There is nobody else like you on this world. There can be people who are very similar to you, but you are unique. And if you decide not to express your unique and beautiful self, you are depriving the world of beauty. And this is the sentence and the guidance and advice I want to leave you with. Be yourself, because there's nobody like you and the world needs you exactly as you are, Scorpio. Thank you for being here. I hope you liked the video. I hope it resonated. If you wanted to subscribe, you can hit the bell down below, and I hope that I see you in the next reading.